Welcome to today's edition of Meeting Local Biz with Helen. And today I have the pleasure of meeting with Kelly and Quentin Weston from People's Mortgage, from the Weston Team. And their motto, I love their motto. I found this online. It says, "It's not a loan, it's your home." I just love that because that says it all about Kelly and Quentin, because they really are the type of people that go above and beyond for their clients. And their business has been built on honesty, customer service, and relationships. And I just love that. And working closely with you guys, I can attest to the fact that they are what they say they are. I did run across something, Kelly, that amused me online.
Okay.
That on LinkedIn, I'm like, oh. Why do you call yourself the mortgage magician?
Oh, okay. So that came about a couple years ago when I was working with an insurance agent doing some social media. And it really is, I do feel I've built my business and we don't tell people no. We're always trying to, get them a game plan, whether it's 1 month or 1 year, whatever it is. So we kind of turn something that might not be a perfect scenario and we get it to closing and where it needs to go. So kind of magic and make that happen and transition.
We also get a lot of phone calls from other people saying, "Oh, my lender just turned us down."
Ooh.
And when we get those phone calls, we're like, "Hold on, let's actually dive into this deeper. Let's find out why and where you're getting turned down to, and then figure out how to fix it." So that's the magic part that I think she also gets from, is that it doesn't happen every time. Sometimes it's actually a true decline, but a lot of times we're able to figure out a way to make sure that it can get approved through underwriting so that they can get their own.
I love that. Yes. No doesn't always mean no.
Just not right now.
And a lot of times it's just who you partner with that can make a big difference, and that's where the magic truly happens, right, Kelly?
Correct.
So why did you become mortgage lenders?
Well, my dad had always been in the mortgage and banking business, so I grew up around it.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to college, I got into banking, so I started out on the retail side, and then it's just kind of always been in my blood. I've always loved numbers and finances and got a economics and general business degree, so it was kind of my path. It's a family business.
Let's see, I worked for a real estate agent when I was 16. A family friend of mine, and I was their assistant, and so I loved being the part of having people get a home. I mean, it's where everybody comes at night. It's where everybody enjoys some of their best memories. And then so went through college, and then in college I was working for a bank, and eventually just led to me becoming a mortgage lender to be able to help people get that home.
I have to ask, is that how you guys met?
No.
Oh,
but when
absolutely.
we did meet, we were both in the mortgage business, which was funny. He
Oh
was
my
in
gosh.
California and I was in Arizona, so yeah.
Oh, it was meant to be.
Yeah.
What was your most, or what has been so far your most memorable experience in doing mortgages?
There's so many. I mean, like Quentin said, just we're here to help people, and it's so exciting when they can, buy a house for less than they're paying for rent. I will say, I was thinking about this last night, and I remember her name, Sasha, and this was back from 2013. She first came to me, and I think that was before him and I were actually combined and working together, and her credit was in the 500s. She needed down payment assistance, which we needed to get her up to 640 FICO score. Had been turned down by many lenders. I think it was like 6 or 7 lenders at that time, and the person that referred her over said, "Give my lender a call, she can make it happen. If anyone can make this happen for you, don't give up." And we were able to get her credit score up, get her the down payment assistance, and closed on the house. And I went to my signing when they were signing their final papers, and she was just bawling in tears of happiness. So I will say that is my best memory. I mean, and there's tons of those situations, but yeah, Sasha was a game changer.
Yeah, I mean, it would be the same thing for me. It's finding those people that are told they're not, right? That they can't do this, and then saying, "Oh wait, hold on, you can, here's how." Right? And just allowing us to help them achieve such a huge event is my most memorable moments throughout being a mortgage person.
Well, it gives people hope.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
And we all need that always, especially these days. What do you think are your biggest challenges?
Media. The internet. I mean, it's unfortunately there's a lot of bad information out there, and so even your friends and family, they will tell you, hey, well, I did this, and this is what happens. What people don't understand is every mortgage is customized for the individual.
Right.
So we are not alike, and no matter what we try to do, we're never alike. So finding a way to get through all of that bad information and getting them to understand the process and how to do it is the biggest challenge, but it's also the thing that I love the most, because then we can actually educate them so that they are smart about what decisions they're making about their future.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. I tell this story is Good Morning America. I was watching it a few years ago, well, probably at least 5, 6 now. It was way pre-COVID, and they said, oh, you need an 800 credit score and 20% down to buy a house. And I just about fell over, because at that time you needed a 580 credit score and 3.5% down. So, and this is a huge news outlet that is telling the entire world bad information.
So misconceptions and bad information.
Yeah.
Right. So best way to get the information is go to the best source, right? One that you can trust.
Yes.
These guys have been in business for over 20 years. So, and what I love about you guys is that you'll talk to anybody who is open for help.
Yes.
And, even if you can't help them, you'll try to give them the tools and the guidance so they can get to where they want to go.
Absolutely.
So, what do you love about doing business in this area? So we're in the Scottsdale Air Park area. Actually, the runway is right there. Do you hear the airplanes all the time?
Not very often, but not in the building, but yeah, when we're outside, yeah.
Only when the military jets actually practice their touchdowns is when we hear them.
That's exciting.
There's a
Do the
lot.
windows shake?
Yes.
Oh, goodness. It's a great location though, but what do you love about this area the most?
I love everything about it. When I graduated from college, this is the first area that I moved into. We live here, we work here, our kids go to school here. Obviously we do loans all over, but yeah, Scottsdale is home.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful area. Like, we can look out our door and see the mountains, right? And so it doesn't feel so deserty all the time, right? And me coming from California, it's just, that's the part that I like, is it just makes me feel like, oh, it's 115, okay, wait, I see mountains, okay, it's not so bad for a
Well,
second.
it's nice and cool in here, and you
Yeah.
can look out and see the mountains. Yeah, the best of both worlds. So, taking that into consideration, what do you guys like to do for fun? Do you stick around here? Do you like to?
We do.
do
We
stuff
do
with
all
your
sorts of things. Tons of stuff with our family. Family is huge. We go hiking. We go up to Sedona. We go 4-wheeling. We have a cabin up north. Anything traveling, or love traveling and being outdoors.
Yeah, I would say family and traveling are fun.
Yeah,
moments.
but you stay local, or do you like to go?
All of it.
All
I mean,
over.
obviously
Anywhere.
in the last few
Yeah.
years we've stayed a lot local, but
Right.
we've traveled a lot. We love traveling.
Nice. And do you have any big goals for the next year? What are your thoughts for, actually, I know Kelly and I were just talking about some ideas that you have for the future. What are your goals for the coming year?
I would say to help people find stability in this crazy time that we're in economically, to help them fight inflation, have them fight rent hikes, have them be able to come home and not be stressed out so much about money every day. So that's probably my biggest goal. And the more people we help, the more times we can do that.
What about you, Kelly?
Yeah, definitely helping clients get that 30-year fixed payments, so their payments aren't going up every single month. But also, like last night, we went and volunteered at Amanda Hope, so giving back to the community and charity.
Nice.
So we'll definitely do a lot more charity events.
Well, that's what Meeting Local Biz is all about, is supporting the community. I also live not too far from here, supporting businesses, especially now, local businesses, family businesses. If you guys know anybody else, or if you know anybody who would like to have their business featured on my community website, it's free. It's just fun to network and share our stories and let people know that we're here to help in any way that we can. And of course, as always, if you have any real estate questions or needs, you can reach out to me at 602-463-2809, or you can find me on helenofhomes.com. And I'd love to meet you. So thank you so much. I'm so glad that we could meet today, and I'm excited about what the future holds. Let's
Thanks
go
for
help
having
lots of
us.
people.
Yes.
Yes, awesome. Thanks so much for joining us today. Have a great day.